I grew up in the Pacific Northwest in the 1970s, around the time when there were a lot of serial killers beginning to pop up. And there always had been this question, why are there so many serial killers in the Pacific Northwest? And that was the question I was really thinking about. And the premise, as it emerged from the research that I did and from some of the facts that I learned about what was happening in the Northwest in the run-up to the 1970s, is that there may be a connection between the lead pollution that was prevalent in the area because of smelters and leaded gas and serial killers. Because lead, of course, as I think most people now know, has a connection to heightened aggression and violence in the people who've been exposed to it. That was what emerged to me gradually over the years. I didn't know a lot about this when I started. I knew about the serial killers, but I didn't really know about the whole lead story. And that came about, I learned about it in part because of some murders. I live in Santa Fe, New Mexico, which is a lovely place. Unfortunately, New Mexico has a high rate of homicides. In part, it's because it's a poor state and doesn't have a big tax base and has some issues with drug and alcohol addiction. And a few years ago, maybe 2008 or something like that, a couple people were murdered down the street from me. And I live in a very peaceful neighborhood. And that was something that really made me start thinking about the issue of maybe it might be a good idea to think of moving back to the Pacific Northwest.